everyone, it's Indigo Child Tarot here, and I know I've been really behind on all of these, but I have been reminded to try to pull some more cards, so I felt the need to do that today. I've been feeling a lot more in my own energy and able to do this for other people, so here we go. I'm just gonna do one for today, going on to the rest of the week, so Wednesday to Sunday. Angels, please be here with us today. Thank you for any guidance you can give or bring about this week ahead and the upcoming days ahead. Anything you can give us for the weekend. Whoa, that was way too much. Maybe they have a lot to say today. Okay, these two seem like they want to come out. We have the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and then also the Magician. So I feel like a lot of us are gonna get a message of some kind or an emotional message from our workplace or something to do with work this week, and it's putting you in a place where you have to make a decision on the path that you want to take. A lot of us are really passionate with what we're doing right now, and we really want to go for it, but I feel like there's other parties involved that is making it not really harder, but it's helping you narrow down your decision-making process. So I feel like that's kind of like the beginning of the week, moving towards the middle. Let's see. And we also got the King of Swords. I feel like a lot of us are like, I don't want to use the word stubborn. I want to use the word like persistent and passionate at the same time. But usually the King of Swords has very like harsh words and communicates in a very blunt or harsh way. And as humans, we have to learn how to communicate in ways where other humans will understand, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And all of us are different, and we all take information in differently. So I feel like that's something we really have to work on this week, is changing the way we communicate when it comes to from person to person. All right. Let's keep moving on. How does the weekend look for us? Ooh. Oh, wow. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like the beginning, like Thursday and Friday, maybe more Friday, you're gonna be really sad or like in your feelings about things that you don't have that you want, or a life that you used to have but now it's fading out, and you're having a hard time letting go of that energy, I guess. But it's also paired with the Justice card, and the Justice card is also in reverse. So I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made, and you're not making it because you don't want to say goodbye, or you don't want to move on, or you're kind of afraid of what comes next, or you're afraid of the decision that you want, is what I'm getting for some of you. That's really interesting. You're afraid of the decision that you want. And I feel like that just could come with you're afraid to be alone again. If you're wanting to quit a relationship or quit a job or something, you're really afraid to start fresh. That's what I want to say. You're afraid to start from the beginning. How about the end of this weekend? How is the end of this weekend looking? Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Wow, guys, these energies are hilarious. We got the devil energy at the end of the week. Saturday and Sunday, you guys are going to be really frivolous or super flirtatious, drinking. You're really going to be living it up. Which it's most of our weekends if we work 9 to 5 jobs, regular jobs, or 9 to 6, 8 to 5. But yeah. Just be careful when you're in the devil energy because it can easily be turned reverse, which means addiction, This having fun, happy-go-lucky, sexy, sultruous energy, it can easily turn to addictions when you spend too much time in it. So always remember to come back to a place of a king or queen who's making their money or living in their emotions, whatever it is. What should our focus be for the week, the rest of this week? Where should our focus be? Oh, this is interesting. We got the Hermit paired with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this is really telling us to go within, and we really need to do some self-reflection this week. And I feel like this is also telling us to be humble. And when we get information that hurts, and especially in a hurtful way, people are still learning how to communicate as well as you are, learning how to communicate with others. But some things are said in hurtful ways, but try to live in those feelings, obviously, but then afterwards, when you're feeling in a better place, don't forget to reflect on why someone would bring that up to you, It might be something that needed to be said. So don't forget to take a look within yourself this week, and I guess be humbled by what people say and take it to account, but don't let it affect how you view yourself. Take into account, but do not let it affect how you see yourself or how you view yourself. Just be like, that is an interesting thing, and maybe I would like to try that. But it is my choice, and I'm gonna either try it or not, and if I don't like it, then perfect. Go back to being who I love, And also coming out, something to focus on. It's interesting, the 10 of Wands, so maybe that is just focus on pushing through, really reaching. I feel like a lot of us have been working hard and pushing, and we're kind of like, when is our return going to come? We've been having doubts. So I feel like they really want us to focus on pushing through those doubts, is what they're trying to tell me. Thank you, angels, for all of this wonderful advice. Let's see now, where should our focus not be for the week? Okay, this is interesting. Let me put those back. This is really interesting. Our focus should not be on the Fool, but also the Emperor. Angels, please give me words. Well, I feel like what they're trying to tell me with this is our focus should not be on the polarity of each of these people. So the Fool is really childlike and doesn't really focus on their responsibilities, but they live in the moment and they're really excited and passionate about going towards life, but they're also not paying attention to that cliff that they're about to, just gallop on off, like, you know what I'm saying? But also the Emperor is very, very serious and focused on everything that he needs to grow his empire, and he's very, hard on himself. Let's see. So I feel like they're really telling me that we should try to find a middle ground with this, and whatever that is for you. But how I see it is I usually see people on one end or the other end too much. So you know who you are. If you are the person who is working all the time, please go out. Take on this devilish energy. Go have a drink. Go meet someone cute, be flirtatious. You can do those things. But if you are a heavy drinker, I feel like they're really telling you to focus on yourself, your empire, your worth, your money, Find a balance between these two energies. Angels, where is the energy taking us for this week ahead? What is this lesson? What is this lesson ahead? Okay. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like the lesson for the rest of this week is to really not be so focused on our own emotions and sitting in our own pile of sadness. I feel like this week it really teaches us to humble ourselves, but also see that other people go through that same process, and a lot of us are. I think it also is teaching us about yin and yang and balance of dark and light energy, and positive and negative. So, what a beautiful reading to do. I'm going to pull one angelic card. It's actually a wisdom deck, but let's see. The Hidden Realms wisdom deck. So, angels, can we get advice for how best to move forward this week? How best can we move forward this week? There is an angel card. 6 of Waters. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children romanticizing the past. I feel like we either need to live childish or remember to hold ourselves like we are children. So, thank you and have a wonderful week.